Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. Tonight, we are at Shea Stadium. This is Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. This is the only series this is the only series where one team actually leads 2-0. The Mets lead this series 2-0, not 1-0, as unfortunately I put it in the friggin' chat there. The Mets win tonight. They punch their ticket to the NLCS. The Giants win tonight. They force a Game 4 on Thursday. This is a chance for the Mets to sweep the National League West Division champs out and move on to the NLCS, which of course they played in 1988. Can the Mets move and win can they win their first playoff series here in the network? They've lost a wild card game. They lost a wild card game and they lost a playoff series in 1976 to the Phillies. They have not won a playoff series yet on my channel. That could happen tonight. Or will the Giants hold them off? Who knows what Inside Pitch will have to say tonight, as these games have been exciting and low scoring. Clee baseball fan Brian B. Frank Rosenk are first to join us here at Shea Stadium. The crowd is loud. They know that a win tonight, they win this division series and will go on to the championship series. Shea Stadium is loud. Section 518 is loud. What will happen tonight, as we have a big one here at Shea Stadium tonight? What can happen? Who really knows what? Who knows what Inside Pitch will have to say? And Steeler fan now joins us here. Let's get started, and this should be fun tonight. Starting pitcher for the New York Mets, their number 3 starter. The doctor is in. Dwight Gooden, 18 wins, 9 losses, a 3.19 ERA. Gooden gets the call as the number 3 pitcher for the Mets tonight. So we are all set and ready to go. What can happen tonight? We're about to find out. As the fans are loud and ready, let's play some more postseason baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Brett Butler. He's struggling. He's only 1 for 8 for the series. We're going to use blue, white, and orange dice. Mets are the home team. Can the New York Mets punch their ticket back to the NLCS in 1988, or will the Giants hold them off? Gooden 6-6 against the lefty. Strikeout 4, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him now. Shea Stadium adds 2 to strikeouts and subtracts 2 from walks, and that is a 6, and that was a 4, and the doctor already gets his first K. He had 175 of them in 88. The doctor is in. 1 man down. Next batter will be the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. He's only 1 for 8 for the series. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 5-2, range play at the park. Shea Stadium, 4-4, ground ball to short, and that ball is hit to Elster. Elster wasn't too bad. His range is a 3, and he'll make the play on a 1 and throw to first for the out, 2 down. Nice play by Elster. And now we'll see the first baseman, Will the Thrill Clark. He's still looking for his first hit. He is 0 for 8 in the postseason. The doctor will go ahead and pitch. Gooden 1-1. That is a blank. Clark, a 1-6, and that's a grounder to second base. Up with it is Beckman, and he will toss it over, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Giants. We go to the bottom of the first. Mets trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. This is the only series where one team has a 2-0 lead. All the other series, there's a tied at 1, guaranteed to go at least 4. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight, their number 3 starter, Reuschel, and he had a very good year in 88. 19 wins, 11 losses, a 3.12 ERA. He's got the call for the Giants to try to hold off the Mets and move the series into a fourth game. Texag 75 joins us here at Shea Stadium. Leading off for the Mets, center fielder nails Lenny Dykstra. He is 1 for 5 for the postseason. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch. Reuschel 3-2 against the lefty, blank. Dykstra 4-1, base hit to left field. The Nails will lead off with a single for the Mets. That's a leadoff base hit. And they'll be double play depth. Next batter is the second baseman, Wally Backman. He is 0 for 4 so far for the series. This is only his second start. He did not play in game 2 of this series. Dykstra had 30 stolen bases, and that is a 6, and he stays put. He does stay put. The hit and run, though, is available for Backman, and they are going to just do just that. Hit and run is on. Reuschel 3-4, that is a blank. Backman 5-5, that's a base hit to right field. Backman gets a single. Dykstra a base runner 5, and a hit and run makes him a 7. And that ball is hit to right field. There's no way they're going to get. Dykstra easily gets to third on the play, and already the Mets are starting with runners at the corners here. Runners at first and third. Nobody out. And now the batter will be the first baseman, Keith Hernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He is 1 for 5 for the postseason so far. They're going to call the infield in, but Dykstra with a very good speed, he still has a 66% chance of scoring. Runners at the corners, strategy roll. And that is a 2, and nothing happening there. And this time, Hernandez will swing normally. Reuschel, he actually gets the hit and run for that as well, but he'll swing. Reuschel with the pitch. Reuschel with the pitch. 5-5, strikeout 17. That is high. Hernandez 3-2. It's a fly ball to center field. That'll be caught by Butler for out number 1. Hernandez sacrificed fly of 2. He will not bring in Dykstra that way. Dykstra base runner 5. Butler +1. No chance. Dykstra's got the speed. He will come in and score. And the Mets take a quick 1-0 lead on a sacrifice fly. Backman does stay at first base, so that is a sacrifice fly to center for Hernandez, and the Mets are on the board first. And now they'll bring up the right fielder, Darryl Strawberry. He is 1 for 8 for the postseason so far. We've had a lot of low-scoring games, and we've had 2 low-scoring games in this series from the Giants and the Mets. Matter of fact, pretty much the entire postseason has been low-scoring. Infield back, a double play. Strat, nothing on the 18. Reuschel will pitch. Reuschel 3-4, that's a blank. Strawberry 6-4, and that's a fly ball hit to right. Getting over there is Maldonado. He will make the catch for out number 2. And Backman stays where he is. 2 outs, and that will bring up the left fielder, K-Mac, Kevin McReynolds. He is 3 for 7 for the series, and he does have a home run. Backman on at first. Strategy roll keeps him where he is. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch. Reuschel 1-1, error on a throw. McReynolds 5-5. That's a ground ball to short, and that's hit to Uribe. His error rating is an 8. That's an 18. He won't make an error. He'll throw to second to get Backman, and the inning is over. Mets 1 run on 2 hits. A sacrifice fly. They have a 1-0 lead here after 1. Giants must win or they are out. Mets trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. And if you're the Mets tonight, you want to end this series tonight. You don't want to give the Giants any hope. We go to the top of the second as Doug Hunt joins us here at Shea Stadium. Leading off for the Giants will be the right fielder, Candy Maldonado. Great baseball name. He is 2 for 6 for the series. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. 5-1, strikeout 12, cold strike 3 on Maldonado. We got him. Strikeout number 2 for the doctor. They'll go ahead and hang another K in the on the rafters there at Shea. Next up will be the left fielder, Mike Aldretti. He is 1 for 8 for the postseason, or for the series, I should say. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 3-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Aldretti, 5-3, and that's a ground out to short, handled by Elster. And he'll toss it over for the out, 2 down. Against this old team, here comes the third baseman, Kevin Mitchell. And he actually gets a nice ovation here from the Shea Stadium crowd. Kevin Mitchell was part of that 86 championship team. Mitchell is 0 for 8. He's still looking for his first hit of the series. Gooden will go ahead and deal. Gooden, 1-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-5, strikeout 12. That just missed. Mitchell, 5-3. It's a fly out to left field. K-Mac will get to that. And he'll put it away and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the G-men. And we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Mets will be the catcher, the kid himself, Gary Carter. May he rest in peace because his birthday actually just passed. Carter is 2 for 7 for the postseason, and he should be wearing a Mets cap in the Hall of Fame, not an Expo cap. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch. Reuschel, 3-3, blank. Carter, a 6-1, and that's a ground out to third. Mitchell will take care of that and toss it over, 1 down. Here comes Hojo, third baseman Howard Johnson. He is 3 for 7 for the series, and he also has a home run. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch. Reuschel, 6-1. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 1-5. That's going to be a base hit to right field, and Johnson has to try to take second. It's a single plus. Johnson rounding first. His base runner rating is a 4. Right fielder is Maldonado, +1. A 1-5. Johnson takes second, and he does easily. As a matter of fact, he takes it standing up. Maldonado didn't expect him to run, and that will be a double for Hojo. So another big run at second base. And now we'll see the shortstop, Kevin Elster. He is 0 for 7 for the series. He's also looking for his first hit. Strategy roll with Johnson. That's a 20, but Reuschel has no pickoff or any type of ratings. So Reuschel will just deal with Elster. Reuschel, 2-5. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 3-5. And that is a blank. We have a rare play. Rare plays, men on. Let's see what happens. And that is a 55. Deep fly ball to right field, caught. Runner on first, second if no one on first. Has to backtrack to first. Roll 1d6 if higher. Then a base runner plus outfielder arm -1, then out. So Johnson's a base runner 4. And it was hit to right field. Maldonado a +1, a 5. So Johnson can take third. So on a 1-4, Johnson will be safe at third base. That is a 2. Actually, wait a minute. Has to backtrack to second. No, I'm sorry. That's a 2. He gets back to second base. No, he doesn't go to third. He has to backtrack. So Johnson gets back to second base, and that is 2 outs. I read it wrong. I thought it was a takeoff to third, but it was not. I'll double check it, but I think I was right. Yeah, deep fly to right field, caught. Has to backtrack. Okay. So 2 men down, and here comes the pitcher, Dwight Gooden. A 178 average, a homer, 9 RBIs. He can hit the ball. But now 2 outs and a runner on second. Strat. That's a 7. Johnson will stay put. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch to the doctor. Reuschel, 3-4. That's a blank. Gooden, 3-2. And that's a ground ball hit to third. Mitchell will go ahead and take care of that and throw it over and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Mets. They still have a 1-0 lead after 2, as they cannot take advantage of the double. All these games so far really have been tight. This could be right now a very low-scoring postseason. Top of the third inning. And leading off for the Giants will be the catcher, Bob Melvin. He is 1 for 5 for the series. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. 1-3, strikeout 13. That just missed. Melvin, a 5-1. He hits one to left field. That is an 8, and that's going to be a double for Melvin. Melvin gets the first hit for the Giants, and he'll wind up at second base. And the tying run is already in scoring position. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Uribe. He is 1 for 4 for the series. Melvin on at second. Anything on the strat? The 16 says no. The doctor will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 2-6. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 5-2. And that's going to be a single plus to left field, and that'll score Melvin. Melvin comes in to score. Uribe's got to try for second. Base runner 3. McReynolds is 0. A 1-3. Uribe takes second, and he does. Uribe will get himself a double, and this game is tied. So 2 quick doubles in succession, and we got a tie game here at 1. As Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Shea Stadium. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Rick Reuschel, a 110 average and 3 RBIs in 88. Not a bad bunter. And nothing on the strat. And Reuschel is going to, I think you hit away here with a runner on second. Or do you bunt this ball? They're going to call the corners in, expecting a bunt. Gooden with the pitch, and the bunt will be called. Gooden, 2-6. That's at the park, but that's ignored on a bunt. Reuschel will lay the bunt down, and that is bunted right at the plate. That's a 14, and Reuschel's bunt rating will be a 3, and that is going to be a 13, and that's fouled away. So Reuschel actually fouls that away, fouled off. He'll redo it again. That's the first time I actually rolled that. They'll try it again. Gooden again with the pitch. 3-1. Possible error. That does count. Reuschel will bunt. And that is a 6 again. And that is a 1. And that time, that's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. That's hit to Gooden, the pitcher. Did right to the possible error. His error rating is a 10. That is a 9, and he's going to make an error, and everyone's going to be safe. Holy cow. It's bunted right back to Gooden, but he couldn't control it. And that's going to be successful, and both runners will move up. That is an E1 in the first error on the Mets. As Gooden makes an error there on the mound, and now runners at the corners, nobody out in the top of the third. And here comes the Butler. Butler is 0 for 1. They're going to call the infield in, as that was not a good setup there for the Mets. Runners at the corners. Gooden commits a big-time error. Strategy roll. That's a 10. Reuschel will stay put. Gooden sets up and makes the pitch. Gooden, 2-4. Against the lefty, walk plus, and now we have bases loaded. So he walks Butler. And now the bases are loaded for Thompson, as David Vega joins us here at Shea Stadium. Bases are loaded already, tied at 1. Nobody out. The infield is going to still play in. And already Gooden now showing not too good control here. Strategy roll. And that is a 15. Nothing happening. Gooden will pitch to Thompson. Gooden, 1-4 against the righty. Walk 17. No. Thompson swings. 1-5. That's a fly ball to right field. That's going to be caught by Strawberry from an out. Thompson, sacrifice fly of 2. He does not score Uribe that way. Uribe, base runner 3. Strawberry, 0 arm, 1-3. Uribe scores, and he does. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Thompson. A sacrifice fly to right, which will score Uribe, and the Giants have a 2-1 lead. Stadium and section 518 groan. Here comes Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Infield now with double play depth. Giants lead 2-1 now in the top of the third. Strategy roll. And that's a 14, nothing happening. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 3-1. Possible error. Clark, 5-6, and that's not going to be an error. That's a slow hit ball to first base. Picked up by Hernandez. Gooden coming over. Clark a 1-4 base runner, and he's safe. No error there, but he couldn't get out Clark. Clark runs pretty quickly. Hernandez got it to Gooden, but Clark beats the throw, and again we got bases loaded. And that will go as an infield single. And the batter now is Maldonado. Maldonado is 0 for 1. There's still going to be infield double play. Try to turn 2 to get out of the jam. John Haverly joins us here at Shea Stadium. Mets lead this series 2-0. They're trying to put the Giants away, but right now the Giants have got something to say. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 6-6 against the righty. That's a blank. Maldonado, 1-3, and that is a ground ball to first. 3-3-3. Second base, pivot, Backman a 0. A 1-3, it's a double play. No! Reuschel will come in to score. Butler goes to third. Clark thrown out at second. They can't turn it. And so an out, it's a run that comes in to score. 2 outs, now 3-1 Giants. Maybe should have called the infield in, but they'll go ahead and get the run in. And the Giants now lead 3-1. And the batter now is Aldretti. V-Dub Productions joins us here at Shea Stadium. Yes, happy Easter to everyone. Aldretti is 0 for 1. 2 outs, top of the third. Giants lead 3-1 here in an elimination game. Strat, nothing on the 13. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 1-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Aldretti, 1-3, and that's a ground ball to short, handled by Elster. And he'll throw to second to get Maldonado and retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, a sacrifice fly, and a walk. And the Giants have taken the lead here 3-1 in the top of the third. Bottom of the third coming up. Lenny Dykstra leads off. He got a base hit his first time up. Mets down 3-1. Reuschel with the pitch. Reuschel 6-4. That's a blank. Dykstra 1-4. Base hit. Pass short. That's a single. Dykstra gets his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 2. And here comes Backman. Backman is 1 for 1 with a base hit as well. Dykstra 30 stolen bases, and he'll stay put at first. Reuschel looking in on Backman, and here comes the pitch. Reuschel 2-1, that's a blank. Backman 2-5, ground ball, second base, 2-2. And of course, double play, 3. Shortstop, pivot, 0, 1-3, double play, nope. If the only play they had was the first, Dykstra will advance to second, and that is 1 out. So a grounder to second base, but the only play that Thompson had was to first, so there is 1 away. And now the batter will be Hernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Had a sacrifice fly his first time up. Runner at second base. Strategy roll. Reuschel, that's a 20, but again, he has no pickoff ratings or anything. Reuschel will concentrate on Hernandez. Reuschel, 4-2, possible error. Hernandez, 3-5. Nope, that's not an error. That's a slow hit ball to short. Picked up by Uribe. Hernandez's base runner rating is a 3. The throw to first, not in time. Hernandez gets there on an infield single. And now the Mets got something going on here as they're trying to come back. And here comes one guy that can put him out in the lead, and he goes by the name of the Straw. Strawberry is 0 for 1, though. He is off to a slow start in this postseason. Runners at the corners. The infield is going to play in to try to nail Dykstra at the plate. The Giants got their backs to the wall. The Mets do have at least a game to play with. Runners at the corners. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Hernandez will stay put. Reuschel will look in on Strawberry. Reuschel, 6-4. That's a blank. Strawberry, 6-6, and against the righty, Strawberry smacks one into right field, and that's going to be a double to right. Dykstra comes in to score. Hernandez, base runner 3, double to right, 0, a 1-3. He scores, and he does. Hernandez will come in to score. Strawberry holds at second, 2 RBI double. This game is tied once again. Stadium and Section 518 cheer. Yay! Big RBI double by Strawberry. Ties it up for the Mets. And here comes K-Mac. McReynolds is 0 for 1. Strawberry on at second base. Still 1 out here. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Giants get 3 runs, and the Mets tie it up in the bottom of the inning. Strategy roll. That's a 20 again, but again, Reuschel has nothing going on. He will concentrate on McReynolds. Fans here at Shea Stadium once again see triples on the scoreboard. Reuschel, 6-5. That is a blank. McReynolds, 4-4, and that's a ground ball to 3rd. It'll be handled by Mitchell. Throw goes to 1st. And Strawberry will stay at second base, 2 down. And here comes the kid. Carter is 0 for 1. 2 men out. Now in the bottom of the 3rd, tied at 3. Reuschel sets up, doing still a strat. Strawberry stays where he is. Reuschel with the deal. Reuschel, 4-5. Error on a grounder. Carter, 6-6. That's a ground ball right back to the pitcher, but Reuschel has an error rating of 0. He'll take care of it, throws it over to 1st, and that retires a side. 2 runs on 3 hits, and the Mets tie this game up at 3. Something tells me we're in for a Game of the Year candidate. We go to the top of the 4th. Kevin Mitchell leads off for the G-Men. He's 0 for 1. Still looking for his first hit of the series. Gooden with the pitch. Gooden, 2-2, strikeout 14. That is high. Mitchell, 5-2. It's a ground ball hit to 3rd. And Hojo tosses it over, 1 down. 1 out, and here comes Melvin. Melvin got a double his first time up. Gooden, he'll go ahead and pitch. 3-2, that's at the park. Shea Stadium, 5-6. That's a fly out to center field. Nails will get to that one, 2 away. 2 outs for Uribe. Uribe got a double his first time up as well. The doctor ready, go ahead. The doctor's taking house calls. Gooden, 2-2, strikeout 13, cold strike 3 on Uribe. He got him, and the side is retired. That's strikeout number 3 for Gooden. And 1, 2, 3 go the Giants, and that's a good comeback by the doctor after giving up 3 runs in the last inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 3 here. Elimination game. Mets win. They are in the NLCS. Giants win. There will be a game 4 on Thursday. Howard Johnson leads off. He got a double his first time up. Every other series is tied at 1. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch. Reuschel, 2-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Reuschel, 4-1, that is a blank. Johnson, 6-2, it's a fly out the left. And Aldretti puts it away, 1 down. Here comes Elster. Elster is 0 for 1. Reuschel goes ahead and deals. Reuschel, 1-2, walk, 14. Nope, that's high. Elster, a 5-4, and it's a base hit to center field. And Elster gets his first hit of the series, as he'll go ahead and get himself a single as he hits that to center. The next batter is Gooden. Gooden can hit the ball, And I think a bunt here, I don't think a bunt really helps him. I think he swings here, infield a double play depth. Even if he's out, you still get Dykstra leading off the next inning. So Elster on at first, and Gooden setting in there ready to go. Strategy roll, and that's a 15. Elster will stay where he is. Gooden will hit away. Reuschel sets up, and he pitches. Reuschel, 3-2 against the righty. Strikeout, and he got Gooden. And that is the first K for Reuschel. He had only 92 of them in 88. More of a finesse pitcher than anything else that season. 2 down. And now here's Dykstra. Dykstra 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Elster on at first. And that is a 2. And he'll stay where he is. Reuschel will set up and make the pitch. Reuschel, 5-5. Strikeout 10. Nope, that's high. Dykstra swings the bat. 2-4. It's a base hit to right field. Elster, base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. A single to right plus 3 is a 7. There's not going to be a throw there. Elster will wind up at third base and runners at the corners with 2 outs. Dykstra has his 3rd hit of the game. The right fielder is Maldonado. He's got a +1 arm. Not very good out there and does not have a good arm. And that makes hits pretty good here for the Mets. And now a chance for Backman. Backman is 1 for 2. Big runs on the board here in the bottom of the 4th, tied at 3. Mets trying to put the Giants out of their misery. Nothing on the strat. Reuschel, though, is very calm and cool. He always was, Big Daddy. Reuschel will set up there, and he will pitch. Reuschel, 3-2 against the switch left. That is a blank. Backman, 2-3, and he grounds it to second base. Up with it is Thompson. He'll take care of it and toss it over to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Mets, and it stays tied at 3 after 4. As I said, Reuschel, he's not afraid of anything. He never really was. I always felt Rick Reuschel was a solid pitcher in his career. We go to the top of the 5th. The doctor back on the mound. The pitcher, Rick Reuschel, leads off, and he actually reached on an error, tried to do a bunt, but wound up on an error by Gooden. Gooden with the pitch. Gooden, 3-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Reuschel, 4-2. And Reuschel's going to slap one right past Gooden, and that's going to be a base hit. Reuschel gets a single. That's his first hit of the game, and he'll wind up at first. Gooden can't believe he gave up a hit to the pitcher. Here is the Butler, and he is 0 for 1 with a walk. Infield double play. Reuschel not a threat to do anything, and he'll stay right where he is. Butler, very good bunter, though. The bunt rating comes up, but I don't think you bunt with a 287 average. You let him swing. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden, 5-4. That is a blank. Butler, 3-6, and against the righty, that's going to be a base hit again past the pitcher, and that will go into center field. Reuschel not fast. He has to hold at second base, and now the Giants are in business here. So runners at first and second, nobody out. And here comes Thompson. And Thompson is 0 for 2. They go talk to Gooden on the mound, see how he feels. Mets do not have the bullpen going yet. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. The players will stay put. The doctor sets up and pitches. Gooden, 4-5. Strikeout 15. No, that just missed. Thompson, 4-5. And that's a ground ball to first. Ground ball to first. 1-1-1. Shortstop Elster, a -1, so there's not going to be a double play. And that is a 5, so Reuschel's going to get to third. Butler will be thrown out at second. Thompson makes first, and there is 1 out. That is a fielder's choice. So now the go-ahead run is at third base. Fielder's choice for Will the Thrill. They're going to call the infield in. Tied at 3 here, top of the 5th. Gooden again getting a bit of a jam. Strat. That is a 1. Thompson does get the steal sign, and he is good. 15 plus 2 is 17. Carter plus 2 is a 19. There goes Thompson. The only way he's out is on a 20. Reuschel not trying to take home, by the way. And that is a 4. Thompson steals easily, as they had no chance to get him. Stolen base for Robbie Thompson. Gooden not good at all holding runners. A +5. And they'll keep the infield a double play depth at infield in. So Clark still at base now. At base. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Tied at 3. Top of the 5th. Gooden again in a jam. The infield is in. Rerolling the strat. Nothing happening this time. Gooden will go ahead and deal. Gooden 1-3. Strikeout 15. He got him. He struck out Clark. Cold strike 3, and Clark can't believe it. And that is strikeout number 4 for the doctor, 2 down. As Clark is a 13, but +2 makes him a 15, and he just got him. And that is a big K on Clark. But here comes Maldonado, and he's 0 for 2. 2 outs now on the top of the 3rd. Gooden trying to get out of another jam. Strat. That is a 20, though. Gooden does have a chance. Turns around, throws to second. And that is a 4, and they call him for a balk. They call Gooden for a balk. A 1-4 is a balk. Reuschel will come in to score. Giants take the lead 4-3. Thompson moves to 3rd. Stadium barfs. Blech. A balk on Gooden, and the Giants take a 4-3 lead as Gooden commits a balk. And a runner now at 3rd, and the Giants now have a 1-run lead. What a way to give up the leadoff run. Reroll the strat. Nothing happening this time as Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Shea Stadium. Gooden will go ahead and pitch. Gooden 1-4 against the righty. Walk. The 20 is high. Maldonado a 1-3, and that's a ground ball to first. Hernandez will take it himself and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, a stolen base, and a balk. And the Giants have a 4-3 lead here going in the bottom of the 5th, trying to stave off elimination. Bottom of the 5th. Keith Hernandez, who should be in the Hall of Fame, leads off. He's 1 for 2. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch here to Hernandez. Reuschel, 3-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Hernandez, 3-5. Base hit right past short. Hernandez has another hit. And that is a single for him. And once again, the tying run is on. So Hernandez on at first. And here comes the straw. Strawberry 1 for 2 with a double. He had 2 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Hernandez, that is a 10. He'll stay put. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch to Strawberry. Fans here hoping Strawberry can get a hold of one. Reuschel, 2-4. That's a pitcher result. That 19 is high. Strawberry, 5-4. And that is a ground ball to 3rd. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot Thompson, +1 is a 3. No. The only play he had was the first as Hernandez got a good jump. And the throw will get Strawberry for out number 1, but the tying run moves to second base. So Hernandez moves the ground ball to 3rd. And now the batter is K-Mac. McReynolds is 0 for 2. But now with the infield back, Reuschel will pitch to Hernandez. 4-3 Giants here. Bottom of the 5th. Mets lead the series 2-0. Mets win it. They move on to the NLCS. Giants win it. Game 4 of this series is on Thursday. Reuschel sets up. Strategy roll. Nothing going on. Reuschel will pitch. Reuschel, 5-3 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it's going to be a ground ball to short, picked up there by Uribe. Throw goes to first. Hernandez does get the speed, and he'll go to 3rd. So Hernandez goes ahead and at least McReynolds moves him over. But now the batter is the kid. Carter is 0 for 2, but now 2 outs here. Tying run on at third base. Strategy roll coming up, and that is an 11, nothing happening. Reuschel will pitch to Carter. Fans here at Shea Stadium hoping the kid can come through with a big hit. Reuschel, 1-2, walk, 5, ball 4. He goes ahead and walks Carter as Carter draws a base on balls. And now the batter is Hojo. Johnson is 1 for 2 with a double. And Johnson more home run threat than Reuschel. So here comes Hojo. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 4-3 Giants. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Nothing happening. Reuschel will go ahead and pitch to Howard Johnson. Mets trying to get some runs. Reuschel. 2-2. That is a blank. Johnson. 4-6. And it's a ground ball comebacker right back to Reuschel. He'll take care of it. Toss it over to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and a walk. And the Giants still lead 4-3 here after 5. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Mike Aldretti leads off, and he is 0 for 2. Gooden still has some left in the tank. A bad balk gave the Giants the lead. The doctor, 1-3, strikeout 5. He got Aldretti, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for the doctor. They'll hang another K. And here comes Mitchell. Mitchell is 0 for 2. Mitchell still looking for his first hit. Gooden will go ahead and deal. Gooden, 3-5, strikeout 17. That is high. Mitchell, 1-3, and Mitchell will finally get his first hit as he hits it past short, and that's a single. So Mitchell will get on base. And the batter now is Melvin. Melvin is 1 for 2, infield double play depth. Mitchell had 5 stolen bases. That's a 17. He will stay put. Gooden will go ahead and pitch to Melvin. Gooden, 5-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Melvin, 3-3, fly out to center. Nails will get to that one, and he will catch it. 2 down. 2 outs for Uribe. Uribe 1 for 2 with a double. Mitchell, and he'll stay put. Dwight Gooden gets the call from the kid, and now Gooden will pitch. Gooden, 6-1, range play. Uribe, 3-3, line drive to first to Hernandez. His range is a 3, and that is a 4. It'll get past him, and it's going to be hit down the line for a double. But Mitchell will have to hold at third base. It's only a 2-base advancement on a double past the range play first base or third, and Mitchell holds. So a double for Uribe. And now the batter is the pitcher, Reuschel. And what do you do here if you're the Giants? Reuschel, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. You got base runners at first and at second and third. You got to win this game. I think you replace Reuschel here. He's pitching nicely, but I think you got to turn this over to the bullpen. You got to get these runs in with 2 outs. And that's going to be it for Reuschel. So they're going to pull Reuschel back. The Giants will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Ernie Riles. 277 average, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. Riles will bat against Gooden. So runners at second and third, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Giants lead 4-3, trying to stave off elimination. Strategy roll, and that is a 5, nothing happening. Gooden will pitch to Riles. Fans here are looking for a good pitch from the doctor. Can the doctor make a good pitch? 5-1, strikeout 12. Yes, he got him. Cold strike 3 on Reuschel, side retired. He's an 11, but +2 makes him a 13, and he got him. Strikeout number 6 for Gooden, and the inning is over. No runs on 2 hits. But the Giants still hold a 4-3 lead. Kevin Elster leads off for the Mets. He is 1 for 2. They got right, and left coming up. And let's see what they're going to do here. So, let's see. Reuschel will get rid of that as he goes into this. Giants need a pitcher. And they're going to go with a righty here. And I think in this case, you got to stick with your best pitchers as best as you can, even though he's really their closer. But I think you really got to go with your best pitchers here. You've got a 4-3 lead. You got to put your best on there. Scott Garrelts will pitch for the Giants. 5 wins, 9 losses, 13 saves, a 3.58 ERA. And Garrelts, he will pitch, or he'll be the second Giants pitcher. And Elster will bat. 4-3 Giants, bottom of the 6th. Garrelts gets set up, and he will deal. Garrelts, 5-1, strikeout 2, and he got Elster. He strikes out Elster. And now the batter is Gooden. Gooden can pitch to 3 more batters before he retires, but I think that's going to be it for the doctor, as the Mets will also go to the bullpen. As Gooden, unfortunately, a bad error, a bad balk, didn't really help him much in this game. So Gooden will leave. So coming on to pinch hit for the Mets will be Mookie Wilson, 296 average, 8 homers, 41 RBIs. Mookie Wilson, who had the greatest at-bat in World Series history, he will pinch hit for the doctor. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Garrelts with the pitch. Garrelts, 1-5. Walk plus, ball 4. Wilson is on. So he walks Wilson. And now the batter is Dykstra, who is hot tonight. He is 3 for 3. He's got 3 singles. Wilson, a definite stealing threat. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy roll. That's an 11, and Wilson stays where he is. Garrelts will pitch to Dykstra. Garrelts, 3-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Dykstra, 2-5, base hit past second. It's a single. Wilson, a base runner 4. He's got great speed. He's on his way to third. He'll make it. Dykstra at first. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Dykstra's 4 for 4. And now the batter is Backman. Backman is 1 for 3. The infield is going to play in. Wilson, very good speed. He could still score on a 1, 2, or 6 to tie this game up. Runners, Giants lead 4-3, bottom of the 6th. Garrelts in a jam here, 1 out. Fans at Shea are loud. Strategy roll. That is an 8. And Dykstra does not get the steal sign. And they are going to let him hit, and they're going to let Backman hit. Garrelts sets up, and he will pitch. Garrelts, 2-6, strikeout 11. Got him. Cold strike 3 on Backman. Backman goes down on strikes, 2 down. He's a 9, but +2 makes him an 11, and that 11 got him. As the Mets are now victimized by the stadium, and now it's a chance for Hernandez. Hernandez having a good night. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles and a sacrifice. Strategy roll. That is a 5. Dykstra gets the steal sign. 16 + 2 is 18. Melvin a 0. Do you try to get him in the scoring position anyway with a 90% chance to steal? You know what? He got the tying run at third base, and he somehow, and the D20 is evil. I'm going to keep him where he is. If it was a tie game, I would do it, but I'm down 4-3. Garrelts will go ahead and pitch to Hernandez. Dykstra says, I don't want to steal, let him hit. Garrelts sets up. The fans are loud. Here comes the pitch. Garrelts, 5-6, strikeout 8. Got him. He didn't. I'm sorry. No, he got him. That's a 12 plus 2 is a 14. He got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Garrelts strikes out the side and keeps the Mets off the board. No runs and a hit. And it's still 4-3 after 6. Stadium groans and Section 518. Top of the order for the Giants. As we go to the top of the 7th, Brett Butler leads off, and he is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Mets need a pitcher, got left, right, left. And let's see who the Mets are going to bring out here. And they are going to have... Coming on to pitch for the Mets is going to be Roger McDowell. 5 wins, 5 losses, 16 saves, a 2.63 ERA. McDowell will be the second Met pitcher. Brett Butler leads off here. Top of the 7th, 4-3. Giants trying to hold off elimination. Mets trying to punch their ticket. You always know the hardest game to win in a series is the last one. McDowell with the pitch. McDowell, 2-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Butler, 6-5, fly out to left. And McReynolds will get to that and put it away. 1 out. 1 down, and here comes Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 3 with a sacrifice. McDowell goes ahead and pitches. 5-1, error on a grounder. Thompson, 1-1. Nope, not an error. That's a slow hit ball to second. Up with it is Backman. Thompson not too fast. His base runner rating is a 3. Throw to first. They got him. 2 outs. And that becomes a ground out to second as Thompson does not beat the throw. And now will the thrill. Clark is 1 for 3. 2 outs here. McDowell looking at Clark. Fans here at Shea Stadium wondering what's going on. They won 2 games in Candlestick. You got to win in front of your home team here. McDowell sets up with the pitch. McDowell, 6-3. That is a blank. Clark, 2-1. Base hit. That's a single to left field. Clark keeps the inning going. That's his second hit of the game. The batter now is Maldonado, and he's 0 for 3. 2 outs. Strategy roll for Clark, and he'll stay put. McDowell will go ahead and pitch. Fans at Shea Stadium hoping for a good pitch. McDowell with the deal. McDowell, 5-4. That is a blank. Maldonado, 6-6, and that's a fly ball to center. And Dykstra will get to it and get it. No runs and a hit for the Giants. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, it'll be Game 3 of the National League Division Series at North of the Border. It'll be Game 3 of that series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Montreal Expos. John Smiley will go for the Pirates, and John Dobson goes for the Expos. He's their 4th starter. So we got a big game tomorrow night. We got a whole bunch of Game 3s 3 series is tied at 1. So we all know what's going to happen this week. We will see elimination games, but we'll find out what happens. But tomorrow night, it's the Pirates at the Expos for games 3 and 4. Smiley against Dobson. That is tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the 7th, Giants lead 4-3. Mets lead the series 2-0. Leading off for the Mets will be the Straw, Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry is 1 for 3. He has a double. Garrelts is going to pitch. He will be tired after one batter, but they are going to go let him pitch after Strawberry. He's not tired now. He will be tired after Strawberry. Giants bullpen is really not that great, but I'm going to use the best pitchers they have right here. Garrelts will pitch to Strawberry. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes the pitch from Garrelts. 2-4. Strikeout 3, and he got him. And that is another strikeout by Garrelts. And 1 out there, as Garrelts has struck out every out the Mets have gotten against him has been a K, 1 down. And here comes McReynolds. McReynolds is 0 for 3 looking for his first hit. Garrelts is now tired. Garrelts will set up against McReynolds. Garrelts, 2-1, strikeout 12, not this time. McReynolds, 1-1, and that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Uribe, throws to first, 2 down. 2 outs. And now here comes the kid. Carter is 0 for 2 with a walk. Garrelts will get in there and deal with Carter. 2 men down, 4-3. Giants holding on. The difference was a balk on Dwight Gooden. Garrelts, 3-3. That's at the park. Shea Stadium, 5-2. That's a single plus to left field. It's a base hit. Carter's got to try for second, though. Base runner 1. Left fielder Aldretti plus 1 arm. A 1 or a 2. Carter will take second. And nope, he'll hold at first base on a 5. Carter was thinking about 2, but he'll go ahead and stay there. And now the batter is Johnson. Gotta like those Metamucil. Oh, that's just bad. Somebody give Baseball Demos the block dragon. That was plenty of fecal matter there, Baseball Demos. Somebody give him the block dragon. That was just nasty. Johnson is 1 for 3 with a double. 4-3 here. And now Garrelts. I think you make a change here. Garrelts is going to come out of the game. Johnson doesn't do as good against lefties, so the Giants will go to the bullpen here. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Roger Samuels. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves. A 3.47 ERA. I will give Garrelts a hold. So Samuels will go ahead and now pitch to Johnson, turning him around. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Mets have been unable to tie this game up. Strat. 9 on the 6th. Carter stays at put. Samuels will now pitch to Johnson. Fans here at Shea hoping Johnson can get a hold of one. Samuels with the pitch. 6-6. Wild pitch. Yep, that's ball. That goes to the backstop. And now the tying run in scoring position. Wild pitch moves Carter to second base. They'll re-roll the strat. Nothing happening there. So now Carter on at second. And, well, if nobody's going to give Baseball Demos the darn block dragon. There. Carter on at second base. Samuels at second. Carter at second. Samuels is the pitcher. 2 outs. 4-3. Mets trying to tie this game up. Samuels will pitch again. Samuels, 3-5. Walk plus 5. That is ball 4. And now runners at first and second. But the batter is Elster. And the Mets got to make a decision here what to do with Elster, as they really need a hit. It's the 7th inning, though. I mean, I can move Johnson to short and then have Magadan play third, and I think that's what we're going to do. Elster's going to come out of the game, and the Mets are going to make a move here. It's a seventh inning. You can make position changes here. Coming on to pinch hit will be Dave Magadan. 277 average, a homer, 35 RBIs. Magadan has a better average. Magadan will move over to third, and Johnson will move to short. 2 outs. Bottom of the seventh, 4-3. Samuels, he will pitch to Magadan. Fans here at Shea Stadium hoping the Mets can come through with a big hit. Strategy roll. That is a 12, nothing happening. Samuels will set up and pitch. Samuels, 1-3. Home run result, but against the lefty, Magadan is a 0, not happening. But Magadan does get the swing, the bat. 4-3, and it's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Aldretti. He'll have the room near the track. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. And it's still 4-3 in favor of the Giants. And if you're wondering, no, that was a 14 on the D20. Elster would not have hit a home run. His home run rating against lefties is a 10. He would not have hit it either. Magadan will take over at third. Timeout for substitution. Magadan will take over at third. Johnson will take over at short. Johnson, it's about pretty much as good as short as he is at third. Magadan is actually not a bad third baseman, though. We go to the top of the eighth inning. Let's see. Will McDowell pitch? And yeah, he will. Roger McDowell will stay on the mound. Mike Aldretti leads off for the Giants. He is 0 for 3. Top of the eighth inning here. 4-3 Giants. Mets trying to close this series out, but the Giants are saying we want to play a game 4. McDowell, 3-2. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 2-5. Range play at the park. Shea Stadium, 4-5. That's a ground ball to second base. The ball is at the backman. His range is a 4. That is a 1. He'll make the play with no problem. 1 out. 1 down, and here comes Mitchell. Mitchell 1 for 3. McDowell will go ahead and pitch. McDowell 1-3, strikeout 16. That is high. Mitchell 4-1. That's a ground ball to second as well. And again, Backman will take care of it. 2 away. Batter now is Melvin. McDowell is now tired. Melvin is 1 for 3 with a double. He will bat. Top of the eighth inning here. Giants have a 4-3 lead. The difference was a balk on Dwight Gooden. McDowell will go ahead and pitch. McDowell, 4-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-3. The 11 is high. Melvin, a 5-5, and he gets a base hit to left field. Melvin keeps it alive with a single. Single for Melvin. And now the batter is Uribe. Uribe having a good night tonight. 2 for 3. He's got 2 doubles. Uribe will bat. Strategy roll. That is an 11. Melvin will stay where he is. McDowell trying to get out of this inning. McDowell sets up with the pitch. 5-5. Strikeout 9. Yep, got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that retires the side. No runs and a hit for the Giants. But they have a 4-3 lead here going into the bottom of the eighth. Pinch hitter coming up for Roger McDowell. And the question is Samuel's going to pitch? The answer is going to be no. Samuels is going to come out. And the Giants are going to go to the bullpen here. And they got a lefty switch and lefty, and I think they're going to bring in a righty to pitch. And they are going to go with, actually, you know what? No, I don't think they will. They got to stick with their best pitchers, and they want to save Lefferts for the ninth. Coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Joe Price. 1 win, 6 losses, 4 saves, a 3.94 ERA. Price will be the 4th Giants pitcher. Samuels gets a hold. We'll see a pinch hitter for the Mets, and it is going to be Tim Tuffle. 234 average, 4 homers, 31 RBIs. It's the 8th inning. I can't bring in anybody I just want to. I usually go by at bats. So Tim Tuffle will bat against Price. 4-3 Giants, bottom of the 8th. Mets lead this series 2-0, but the Giants want to play more baseball. Price, 6-5, strikeout 2, got him. He goes ahead and strikes out Tuffle. And that is 1 down. Next up is Dykstra. Dykstra's having a career night. He's 4 for 4. All of them are singles. Price will set up against Dykstra. Price, 3-4, range play. Dykstra, 3-5 against the lefty. That's a single past second, but it's a range play for Thompson. His range is a 3. That is a 3. Thompson's got it. Throws to first to get Dykstra 2 outs. What a play by Thompson to keep Dykstra from going 5 for 5. Batter now is Backman. Backman is 1 for 4. 2 men down here. Price will go ahead and pitch. Price, 2-5, strikeout 16. That is high. Backman, 1-3, grounded right back to the pitcher. Price has got it. Underhands at the first. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. After 8, it is 4-3 in favor of the Giants. If you're wondering if a team ever came back down 2-0 and might, if you're wondering if a team did come back down 2-0 in one of my division series, the answer is yes. And they went on to win the World Series. And that was in 1961 when the Milwaukee Braves were down 2-0 to the Dodgers. Yes, it has happened. We go to the top of the 9th. 4-3 Giants. Pinch hitter coming in for Joe Price. That's the 9th inning. They can bring in anybody they want, and it is going to be Joel Youngblood. 252 average, no homer, 16 RBIs. Mets need a pitcher, and they are going to go ahead and bring in the closer, Randy Myers, to see if he can keep it a 4-3 game. 7 wins, 3 losses, 26 saves, a 1.72 ERA. Myers actually has 2, I believe Myers actually has 2 saves already. He does. He has 2 saves. But this is not a save situation here. He's trying to maybe get a win. Top of the 9th, 4-3 Giants. Myers with the pitch. Myers, 3-5, hit by pitch, 9. Yes, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. He hits Youngblood. A 5 + 5 is a 10, and that's not what you want to do. He hits Youngblood, puts a big insurance run on first, and now the batter is Butler. Mets are just not getting the breaks tonight. Youngblood on at first base. Strategy rolls are still active, and that is a 6. Nothing happening. Myers will pitch to Butler. Butler is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Myers, 1-2, strikeout 7. He got him. Called strike 3 on Butler. He goes ahead and strikes him out, 1 down. As Philip Reynolds joins us here at Shea Stadium. Here comes Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 4. Youngblood still on it first. That's a 20. Myers got a pickoff chance. Throws to first. Nope. Youngblood will get back. Myers will now pitch to Thompson. Myers, 6-2. Wild pitch, 13. A possible pass ball. Carter pass ball rating of 1. And he holds on to it. What a play by Carter. Nice block. And that is ball one. Carter goes ahead and blocks the plate and prevents a pass ball and moving Youngblood into scoring position. Myers will do it again. Myers, 4-5. Home run chance. That 13 is high. Thompson, a 3-2, and that's a fly out to left field. K-Mac will get to that and make the play, 2 down. 2 outs, and here comes Clark. Clark is 2 for 4. 2 singles. Youngblood on it first. Myers trying to keep this a 4-3 game. The Giants will have to deal with the heart of the order in the bottom of the 9th. Strategy roll. And that is a 3. And nothing happening. Myers will concentrate on Clark. Myers sets up and pitches. Myers, 2-6. Pitcher result. That's a 2, and that's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to short, taken care of by Johnson, who throws to second to get Youngblood, and the inning is over. Nothing across except a hit batter. The Giants have a 4-3 lead going into the bottom of the 9th. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Section 518 definitely wants to see some 9th inning magic. The heart of the order coming up for the Mets in the bottom of the 9th. Keith Hernandez leads off. Giants will bring in the closer. This is what they want him to do, and it's going to be Craig Lefferts. 3 wins, 8 losses, 11 saves, a 2.92 ERA. Lefferts is the 5th Giants pitcher. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Shea Stadium. Check out his amazing channel. Lefferts will pitch to Hernandez. Bottom of the 9th inning, Giants lead 4-3. Mets trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS. Giants are trying to make Mets fans buy Game 4 tickets. Lefferts will set up and he will pitch. Lefferts, 6-5, pitcher result against the lefty. A 1-18 is a single up the middle. That's a 15, and the tying run is on. Hernandez goes ahead and gets his 3rd hit of the game. A base hit right past Lefferts. Tying run on base. And now the winning run is at the plate. And, of course, the first guy up is the Straw. Strawberry is 1 for 4. He does not have a home run yet in the postseason. Bottom of the 9th, 4-3. Mets trying to go ahead and close this series out. They're going to stick with Lefferts. He's the guy you pay here. But if Lefferts uncorks a meatball, that ball is gone. Lefferts will set up and get ready. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 5. Hernandez will stay put. Lefferts will now pitch to Strawberry. Fans are loud here at Shea. They know Strawberry does a little better against lefties and righties. Fans are loud. Lefferts winds up, and here comes the deal. 3-5. That is a blank. Strawberry, 3-2 against the lefty. It's a ground ball to first. 1-2-2. Shortstop, Uribe pivot, 0. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. No. Hernandez thrown out at second. Strawberry beats the relay, 1 out. Oh, Strawberry grounds into a fielder's choice. 1 down, and now the batter is K-Mac. McReynolds is 0 for 4. He is due. He has a home run in this series. Infield is at double play depth, of course. Strawberry sets up at first. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 4. Strawberry actually gets the steal sign, but he will stay away. If Lefferts pitches McReynolds a meatball, it's pretty much it's out of here. Lefferts will set up against McReynolds. Fans here are loud. Shea Stadium hoping the Mets can come through here in the bottom of the 9th. Lefferts will set up with the pitch. Lefferts, 4-4. Range play. McReynolds 2-3. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 5. And against the lefty, McReynolds is going to go ahead and tie this up. But it's a range play to left. Mike Aldretti is out there. His range is a 5. Does he prevent a triple? It is a 5. He makes the catch. 2 outs. Holy cow, McReynolds almost tied this game up. But Mike Aldretti in left makes a heck of a play. 2 down. And McReynolds can't believe he didn't hit that. He can't believe it. 2 outs. Because that was a range play. And now the batter is the kid. Carter is 1 for 3. He's got a single and a walk. Carter hits lefties a little better. Lefferts will go ahead and pitch. Fans here at Shea Stadium not wanting to purchase tickets for Thursday. Lefferts will go ahead and set it up. Strategy roll. That's a 10. Strawberry stays put. Lefferts will set it in there. Fans are loud. Lefferts winds up with the pitch. Two, 3 against the righty. It's a blank. Carter swings. 1-2. It's a base hit past second. That's a single. Base runner 4, 2 out. Strawberry has a base runner of 4. That will be fast enough. He'll get to third, and the inning continues. Now the winning run is at first base as Carter gets a single, and now the batter is JoJo. Johnson is 1 for 3, a double and a walk. Lefferts has got to pitch to Johnson here. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. The Mets are not making it easy. Bruins set NHL records for wins in a season. They're only a couple of wins game from beating the Montreal Canadiens' record, by the way. But that's all in good. You got to win the cup. All I want to tell Bruins is win the cup. They got to win the cup in order for it to make it mean anything. Strawberry on at third. Carter on at first. Johnson at the plate. Fans are loud again. Mets trying to hold on and try to tie this ball game up. Strat. That is a 5. Nothing happening. Lefferts will pitch to Johnson. Fans are loud. Lefferts will wind up, and here comes the pitch. 6-5. It's a pitcher result against the switch right. A 1 to 14's an out, and that is a 15. Johnson gets the swing. Johnson swings. 6-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there is Maldonado. He's got the room. He will make the catch, and that's your game. The Giants hold on to win it, and there will be a game 4 in this series. Stadium and Section 518, barf. Blah. No runs, 2 hits. The Mets just could not do it tonight. They will have to wait. They'll have to play on Thursday a game 4. Giants win it here 4-3 as they hold off elimination. Big win for the Giants as now the visiting team has won every game so far in this NLDS. But it's now a 2-1 lead, and the Mets will get another chance on Thursday to try to close this series out. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. For the Mets, 3 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. But the bulk was the play of the game on Dwight Gooden, because that's the difference in the game there was the bulk. The winning pitcher is Rick Reuschel. He'll get the winning, go to 1-0 in the postseason. Gooden takes the loss. He'll drop to 0-1. Garrelts, Samuels, and Price will get holds. And Lefferts will get his first save. A chance for the Mets to close this series out, but they could not do it. The Giants have life, and now the Giants will be playing on Thursday for a chance to send this game back to the stick. Tomorrow night will be Game 3 of the other National League Division Series. The Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Montreal Expos. John Smiley will go for the Pirates, and John Dobson will go for the Expos. A big game tomorrow. That series is tied at 1. Who will be facing elimination in Game 4? Don't miss that one at Stade Olympique, north of the border. So don't miss it. It will be the Pirates and the Expos. Smiley against Dobson. Be there or be square. After further review with Steve Tower, Doug Hunt, Steeler fan, VW Productions, Brian B., Clee Baseball fan, John Haverly, Joel Turney, Baseball with the Demos, Texag 75, Philip Reynolds, Frank Rosenk, Derek Vega, Jeremy Brooks. And I think I got everybody there. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Mets couldn't do it tonight, but the Giants do. The Giants win this game 4-3. The Mets still lead this National League Division Series 2-1. We'll see you tomorrow night.